For anybody, a bailiff knocking on your door is scary, but when you've got fundamental pieces of equipment that you cannot live without, so like my bed, my hoist, my shower chair, all of that, it's even scarier because they aren't equipment that can be moved into the back of a van or a car.
The prospect of sudden homelessness is terrifying when all this equipment is essential for everyday life. But Chrystal, who has a rare condition that affects her muscles, is facing a no-fault eviction from this privately rented bungalow. Bailiffs could arrive any day.
What would your life be like even for one night without all of this?
Oh, so painful. So incredibly painful, because I would be in my chair. There is nowhere else that I could be.
Where are you going to go?
I don't know. At this moment in time, no idea.
She's been trying to get help from her local council here in Broxbourne in Hertfordshire.
I've been told numerous times that they have nothing. They have no temporary housing, they have no housing in the area, which is even more frustrating because you have disabled people who live in your areas and you're telling them that you have nothing.
Chrystal's story is not unique. We've discovered that across the country, disabled people are having to wait for years for homes that meet their needs.
Here in Broxbourne, people wait on average 3 years and 3 months for an accessible property. That's more than double the 1 year, 7-month average wait for a one-bed home. Nationally, there are around 70,000 households who need homelessness support or prevention with physical ill health or a disability. That's up from 40,000 4 years ago, a 72% increase. Yet despite the growing need, 2/3 of councils were unable to provide us with the number of people waiting for accessible properties, while 4/5 couldn't tell us how long people could expect to have to wait.
It absolutely is appalling. I see it day in, day out, but the fact they don't even have data.
Kwejo Tweniboa campaigns on behalf of people stuck in substandard homes.
Well, in many cases that I've dealt with, they're forced to take properties which aren't adapted for their needs, because if they do turn round and refuse it based on it not meeting their needs, they're then accused of making themselves intentionally homeless.
Broxbourne Council told us Chrystal has been provided with a personalised plan to support her to resolve her housing situation, which acknowledges that specialist accommodation is required. A government spokesperson said they're taking urgent and decisive action to ban Section 21 no-fault evictions, adding, through our plan for change, we will build more accessible housing.
And they have to recognise that what they are doing is failing disabled people on a fundamental level.
Until she knows where she'll be living, Chrystal says her life is on hold, spent fighting a system she believes is broken. Becky Johnston, Sky News, Hertfordshire.